Welcome back, Scent Squad. Emerald C here with a fragrance review for you for Forever Wanted from Azzaro. This right here is the Elixir new 2025 drop, okay? We're going to jump right in. If you are a fragrance lover or you want to know all about fragrances, I welcome you to join the Emerald C family. If you haven't done so far, hit that subscribe button, y'all. I'm talking a little quick because I'm excited to jump into this one. Now, this fragrance is great if you like leather or warm and spicy scents, right? It's definitely leather forward. You get a little bit of that raspberry, which is a part of the top note. So it's a little bit of like that sweet, slightly tart scent, followed by leather. That's the mic drop. Heavy on the leather. If you like leather scents, the smell of new cars, new shoes, all that fancy leather stuff, you're going to like this. Now, it is geared more towards the men, right? So you're probably wondering, why do I have this? Is this a part of my husband's collection? No, it's not a part of my husband's collection. Actually, I received this as a promotion to review the fragrance, but also know that I'm not paid for it. I did receive the product, so these are all my honest reviews for it. Didn't have to do a YouTube video. It was more of the back end stuff, if that makes sense. Now, this bottle is shaped like a little pew pew revolver. You know exactly what I mean. Can't say the word because we're on YouTube. Can't get demonetized for it, right? So this is exactly the shape of it, and it's gold. This gold bottle is absolutely stunning, and I love it. Now, longevity of our fragrance that we have here, it is definitely a long-lasting scent, anywhere between 8 to 9 hours, maybe a little bit longer. Projection sillage is packing a punch, right? This right here is one of my room-filling scents, okay? This is one that you don't need a lot to smell, but a little bit packs a punch. Can you hit your pulse points behind the ear, neck, chest, all that good stuff, wrist? You can, but it's definitely going to pack a punch without having to like layer heavily or hit too many spots. Perfect for the fall and the winter because it is such a strong, potent scent. And with the leather in the summertime, listen, that's going to knock you right off your toes. It's going to be too much. So go ahead and save it for the winter and the fall and kind of opt out of the summer, spring time in wearing this. Because it is more of a masculine scent, I layered Burberry Her. Burberry Her has more of like the very beautiful strawberry nuances, which is pretty much in the top note, and you will smell it a little bit, reminiscent slightly of MFK Baccarat Rouge, probably because it has the same exact creator who created that fragrance. We're not going to get into that, but I layer the two of these together, right? For a beautiful combination of sweetness with a little tiny bit of the warm spice and the leather nuances, and they work together. And this is only for the ladies. This portion is only for the ladies if you want something a little bit sweeter and to kind of feminize it just a little bit. Another option, if you want to add a little bit more depth, is this is Nemat Vanilla Musk. I had to think of the name for a second. It's very vanilla forward, and of course those beautiful warm musky notes. Balance is perfect. This isn't more of like a feminine combination layering combo. This can easily be something that's unisex, or it can also go for the men. But when you add this, I feel like it makes it more unisex, this fragrance combo. Now, when wearing this fragrance, let's just say we're going to go ahead and choose a whole fit to go with it. For a guy, I could see him in a nice blazer, right? Button down and dark jeans. That's the fit. That's the fit that he's going to wear when he's wearing this. It's definitely alluding to sexy, right? Very confident. He's definitely confident. This isn't one of those little light spring tippy toe. No, this is a like, I know you see me here and I know you smell me. I'm gonna let you take a moment to take it in. That's what this is alluding to. Top notes here are raspberry. Remember we said like that sweet and tart area. Mandarin orange, so we're getting citrus, followed by bergamot, which is almost always in a lot of fragrance top notes. So that's what we're going to smell for a bit before we get dry down. Well, not exactly dry down. Middle notes, secondary notes, heart notes before dry down. We have cardamom, lavender, and sage. So that's what's going to round out. Cardamom, I will say, you will smell that just like how you smell the leather, right? So it's more raspberry, leather, cardamom in that order. Base notes are, of course, leather, wolfwood, and vetiver. So that's what we're going to smell at dry down. And that's what we're going to smell a bit for the longest as it kind of melts into our skin here. Question, is it a good blind buy? I would say it's only a good blind buy if you like warm, spicy, leathery evening scents, right? This right here is that. I feel like it's phenomenal, seriously phenomenal for layering. It, for me, feels like it's kind of linear. I will say that. Don't y'all hate me, but I'm just going to throw that out there. Leather is just so prominent. I can't say that enough. So if you love leather, you'll like this. It kind of reminds me of something my dad would wear because he loves his Tom Ford leather fragrances and all that other good stuff. Hubby smelled it. Does it pass the hubby test? It does, because when I first sprayed it, again, I didn't go heavy, just a few sprays, and he was like, oh, this smells like this could be one of our fragrances together. Now, keep in mind, we don't even share fragrances, okay? We don't. He has his own section, I have my own section. Though I have unisex fragrances, and some of his fragrances I feel like I can definitely pull off, we don't really cross that boundary because I don't play about my fragrances, okay? He did like this, and he did say it was something he could wear. Would I share this with him? I would share this with him because I don't see myself being able to finish this whole bottle by myself. All right, so we're going to jump into my favorite part, which is the reviews, to kind of see what some of the people who already have this fragrance and wear this fragrance kind of think of it. First one up, don't get raspberry, but just a sweet fruit like Born in Roma flanker. Off the top, it dries down to a designer version of ombre leather. Okay, I guess I can kind of see that. Born in Roma is definitely very sweet. I like it. It's one of my fall, wintertime fragrances. If I wear it in the summer or spring, I go very lightly. It's literally a one spray scent. This, I don't feel like it has like that much of a twinge of sweetness. This is a quick splash of sweetness and then it's gone like that. And then you're rounding off the cardamom and leather, right? Next one. This is amazing. I love the Most Wanted lineup. The Most Wanted Parfum is one of my favorite of all time. At first smell, I knew I had to have it, and everyone who smelled it absolutely loves it. The opening is juicy, fruity, and beautiful. It dries down to a powdery, smoky leather with fruits in the backdrop. It's a 10 out of 10 for me, and a scent I've wanted to try for a long time. Longevity and projection is perfect. Okay, well said. Can't say anything that they didn't already hit on. Tried this one at Dillard's. I love the raspberry opening, but the leather takes over and ruins the fragrance for me. If the leather note was subtle, this would be a remarkable fragrance, right? It definitely, I said this a million times, don't get tired of me. It's definitely heavy in the leather section, which is why I like to do like 1 or 2 sprays of this and then round it off with like 4 or 5 of something else because it just layers so beautifully, y'all. If you have this fragrance, I want to hear from you. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Is it a compliment getter? Are you choking on the leather? Is it too smoky for you? I want to hear from you. If you haven't done so already, go ahead, stop doing what you're doing, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Toodaloo.